Look, y'all think I'm joking. All right. Teams that have high octane offenses, keep playing these low scoring games, and watch. The FBI is coming. I promise you. What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is Advanced Sports Talk. Alright, so welcome back to another episode of the Primetime Breakdown or Primetime Recap or whatever we calling it this week. Alright, so we got 3 games to get to, and we're gonna start off with the New York Jets versus the New England Patriots. Fresh off of whooping our ass on Sunday or that following Sunday. Starting and they keeping their nice little win streak going. The Patriots ended up winning 27-14. So yeah, they ain't it's not really nothing to write about this game. Let's see, Travion Hendricks, Stephon Diggs. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So yeah, I said Henderson. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, with those three, with those two and Drake May, you know, that's a pretty good that's a pretty good trio. Now, to think, if the Patriots would have had a Stephon Diggs 2 or 3 years ago, or whenever the last time that Mac Jones was there, they might have done okay. Mac Jones might have still been there. It wouldn't have taken them so long to bounce back, you know. But even still, 5 years since Brady left, they bounced back relatively quickly. So yeah. Patriots beat the Jets 27-14. All right, next, Sunday Night Football. And look, the Eagles have back-to-back primetime games with low performance. Last week it was Jalen. This week, I think it was just a case of both defenses was really good. But you can't deny that this looks a little suspicious. Like, we used to seeing these teams fly, and now they operating like they was deliberately trying to make the under. Matter of fact, hold on, what was the betting odds for this? The over-under was 45.5. So, I don't know. Yeah, Eagles was 2.5 point favorites. So, yeah. I don't know. But it was 13-6 at halftime. No scores in the fourth. No scores in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, they got a field goal apiece. So yeah, I don't know what was going on with these guys. AJ Brown was 7 receptions for 49 yards. Jamison Williams 4 receptions for 88 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, they was talking up a storm about Jahmyr Gibbs. 12 carries for 39 yards. Saquon Barkley 26 carries for 83 yards. Let me look at these. Did the running backs do anything? Yeah, okay. So yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs had 5 receptions for 107 yards. So he was your leading rusher and your leading receiver. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 2 receptions for 42 yards. But you know what? It makes sense because the Eagles will always take away your best receiver and say, all right, beat us with somebody else. So, yeah, so this makes sense. Speaking of which, all right, so yeah, AJ Brown, 7 receptions for 49 yards. Dallas Goedert, 2 receptions for 24 yards. And Devontae Smith, 1 reception for 8 yards. He had a lot of targets, and he was just dropping. Like, they was hitting him in his hands. So, yeah, they made a point to say that that's very uncharacteristic of him. But the thing is, like, if you have 3 of the players that I just named, A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, and Devontae Smith, if you got those 3 names on your fantasy team, you should be okay. Not this week. Not last week. Oh, man. But, yeah, nevertheless, Eagles beat the Lions 16-9. And look, I'm trying to tell you, look, the FBI is coming to the NFL. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all acting like y'all trying to deliberately keep the score under a certain amount. Okay. All right. All right. Next, Monday Night Football. We got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Las Vegas Raiders. And the Cowboys beat the Raiders 33-16. Let's see. Stat breakdown. Dak Prescott, 25 for 33. 268 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Geno Smith, 27 for 42. 238 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Javonte Williams, 93 yards rushing. Ashton Genty, 6 carries for 7 yards. Do I see that right? Hold up. He had to have done something in the passing game. Okay, 6 receptions for 27 yards. Okay, that's worse. Well, I shouldn't say worse, not as good. George Pickens, 9 receptions for 144 yards. And see, that's what I was talking about when Stephen A. Smith was talking about CeeDee Lamb was more of a top. Like, George Pickens has been producing in that offense more than CeeDee Lamb. You know, but yeah. Cowboys beat the Raiders 33-16. And man, all right, so that's it for Primetime. For the Primetime breakdown or Primetime recap. What did you think about this week's Primetime games? Were they exciting? Were they lackluster? And if they were low scoring, was it more defense? Was it more defensive game or just bad offense? Put your comments in the comment section down below. We're going to chop it up and start this conversation. My name is Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.